Hey everybody, it's Tim Brahim with Performance Experts Coaching and Leadership 360 with another business and life tip for you. And today's subject matter is a business subject matter, and it's how to help your real estate partners get more offers accepted. And not just your real estate partners, but of course your clients as well. One of the things that came about from our recent conference in Nashville was Ryan Grant from Fairway Mortgage and Alan Taman from Apex Mortgage both talked about a couple of things that they do that I think are really, really smart to help in this process. Now, right now, it's highly competitive out there. You have multiple offers on properties all the time. How do you separate your offer from all those other ones that are out there? Well, what Alan does, and several other loan originators that I know do this as well very successfully, is they've coached and conditioned their realtors to give them a heads up. Say, hey, I'm writing an offer for Bill and Jane Doe right now, and I wanted to give you a heads up. The listing agent's name is Sarah, and her phone number is, X. Alan then picks up the phone and calls Sarah, the listing agent, and says, hi, my name is Alan Taman with Apex Mortgage. I wanted to reach out to you and let you know that the offer that's coming in on the property that you have listed from buyer's agent X on behalf of Bill and Jane Doe is a client of mine that I have arranged for financing for. They're fully approved. They're truly a cash buyer. I've checked out their credit, their assets, their income, their qualifying ratios are well in line. This is a slam dunk, a done deal. I highly recommend that you give a long look to this buyer as the buyer that you select and that your seller chooses to end up working with. And that's really smart to be doing that, right? Because it creates separation. And these folks are getting feedback all the time from the real estate agents that tell them, hey, the reason that I accepted that offer is because of your phone call. Now, the other thing that Ryan Grant from Fairway Mortgage does that's really, really smart is if a client has sat in his pre-approved pipeline for at least 90 days or more, he calls them back in for a second meeting. Now, the reason he does this is because what he's isolated is that some buyers are unrealistic and don't necessarily even have a focal point of what's most important to them in the new home that they're buying. Now, of course, the real estate agent should be doing a thorough job of checking this out and really asking a lot of questions and getting a true understanding as to what are the hot buttons of this buyer and what's important to them about the home that they're looking for. But a lot of real estate agents don't do an effective job of that, and some of them are very busy and don't have the time. So what ends up happening is we have these buyers that come in, they're hot and heavy, they go out, they write 3 or 4 offers, they're frustrated because none of them get accepted. And what we need to do is we need to reset their expectations. So Ryan calls them back in for a secondary appointment. He asks them what the process has been like for them so far. And he has a list of questions that he asks them to try to uncover and better understand what it is that are their hot buttons, which he'll then, of course, relay back to the real estate agent, which is super valuable to the realtor. Realtor loves that when they get this type of data, okay? And then on top of it, he may help refocus that buyer on his realtor's behalf to having maybe a different set of priorities this next time around, because maybe they went in a little bit unrealistic, not really realizing what the market yielded at that time. Super smart strategies from a couple of top producers. Hope that you find this business tip to be helpful. Hope you have a great week, and we'll look forward to talking to you next week. Bye-bye.